He's saying he's on his time. He could care less about what we want to see. We want action, Jenkins. And there we go! Bryan Matthews kicking things off literally with a drop kick through the ropes.
Bryan Matthews waiting no more and delivering that rocket drop kick to the back of simply getting punched in the face, Joe Scott.
And into the turnbuckles he goes. Bryan Matthews running with the uppercut and a back elbow. Clothesline combination. Oh! And what a missile drop kick into the turnbuckles. 1, 2. Well, that's what happens when you simply take your time on the outside of the ring.
It happens indeed, and oh!
Looked like he was going for the crossbody. Got caught and sent into the corner. Oh, and now an uppercut of his own. Tossing Matthews into the center of the ring. And a clothesline. Whoa, turned Matthews inside out. 1, 2. Only 2.
Joe Scott finally with that methodical pace paying off, and he's unleashing a barrage of offense right now, and if he can stay on top of Matthews, he's going to win this as the bigger man.
Ooh, and lighting up the chest of Bryan Matthews. The rising star is going to be the burning star, but now lighting up the chest of Joe Scott in exchange. And just a competition of chops. Oh, fooled him and fooled me too. I thought he was going for the chop, but instead, a punch to the face. And now driving the boot into the neck.
Joe Scott staying on top of Mr. Matthews here. Whipping him to the other side, though.
Some force behind that throw. Might have hurt his back there into the turnbuckle. Oh! A side slam. 1, 2. Only 2.
Joe Scott still giving our tardy ref a little a little mouthing there, but
now
the
look
ref
at this.
is on top of stuff now.
Joe Scott really wrenching at that neck and clobbers him with that right hand. Got you caught up with himself there as Matthews gets back into the ring and ducks the clothesline. Whoa, nearly lost his balance there. And instead responds with the crossbody.
Ooh, Bryan Matthews, he may not be able to grasping that knee. JC, he may not be able to continue.
That may play into this matchup. You can see really favoring the left knee.
Struggling there, but what a competitor. Back to both legs, standing up tall.
Oh, and the big forearm. Kick
And
to
he's
the
still
gut.
not 100%, but he's able to move. I don't know how.
Oh! And a bulldog variation. Just sending his face into the canvas. Followed up by the knee.
Smart to have a variation of the bulldog in your arsenal if the end game of this tournament is Bulldog Pittman himself, JC. I like all the moves Bryan Matthews is pulling out.
And Matthews now still in this fight with a couple of forearms. Both men on wobbly legs. What? Looked like he was going for like a Hurricane Rana. Maybe it's
Joe Scott showing that upper body strength, twirling him around into a reversal there. Nothing simple about that.
Oh, and the enziguri right to the face, taking Joe down to one knee. Oh,
Bryan Matthews trying to get to where he's got an advantage and Joe Scott cutting him off. Going up high. Look out. Mr. Matthews. From our vantage point, this can't end good, JC.
But Matthews fought out of the grasp of Joe Scott and oh, the flying forearm. Springboard right off the top rope. And Bryan Matthews has beaten Simply Joe Scott.
High impact maneuvers getting him to the final four, JC. I'm loving it.